Hello everybody and welcome to TheCptSandwich's first tutorial for Minecraft. Now forgive me if I make a couple little mistakes here. It is the first time we're going for a narration over one of these, and we're just going to sort of started here by building the world. As some of you may have noticed, that I did put a name inside the seeding. That's because a very good friend of mine provided me with large loads that go into the seeding area. So what I'll be doing is in the description, I'll put 2 or 3 of these little codes on each video, just so everyone can try out different sorts of worlds and you can find the sort of thing you're comfortable with and you're happy to play on. So today's tutorial is going to be about what to do on your first day in Minecraft 360 Edition. Now, a lot of people are going to be putting these videos up, and I really hope that you guys are going to enjoy this and become subscribers, watchers, favourites, likes, anything out there really. Because, as you know, every view counts. So we'll just start having a little look. So as you can see, got a couple of little caves here. So it's quite... I think we're going to have a good start. It's going to be one of those worlds that we're all going to get to enjoy. Lots of trees. Always a great start because you need wood. And I know how that sounds, but oh wow. Can you see that mountainside? I am really going to enjoy this world. So let's stop for a moment. That is some serious cliff face overhang. That's the sort of place that you go exploring. So we'll start quickly by getting a little bit of wood. Obviously you can chop this by hand, it's quite easy. And the first piece you pick up will become a temporary tool. It's not to worry, resources can't be destroyed when using them, only your tools can. So you'll see here, I like to get a little bit of dirt. Now, you may be asking yourself why, and here it is. Make yourself a little bit of a set of steps so you can get a touch higher and collect more and more of the wood. So we're going to be collecting this for a moment. I mean, my preferred amount is around 20 blocks, but you know, you guys can have a little less, a little more. It's completely up to you. There is no required amount for this stage in the game. It is just a matter of while the sun's up, you got to get your first day moving. So while we're collecting up a few of these little supplies, we'll have a little talk about some of the things you'll find within the game. First of all, the controls. These are very simple and easy to get on with. Dig right trigger, place left trigger. And basic crafting will be under your blue button with your inventory on your yellow, or Y if you want to put it that way. Well, one of the things you will need to remember is the thumbstick clicks. Occasionally, we all get shocked by things that come around the corner and we're like, click the thumbstick. And what you'll find is if you click your left, your view will change. And occasionally you'll be looking at the front of your guy and then behind, or as the current view we got now, first person view. Oop, there's a little fall. Piggy, right. We'll discuss later mainly about piggies, but every time I see one, I've got to hit my piggy, get my bacon, pork chop. Gotta love to have that pork chop. So we'll run around and we'll collect up as much as we can for the wood. In fact, it looks like this tree's actually been pretty good to us. So once we're done here, I'm sure we'll just have a little check around and start making a few toys. So at this stage, the next thing you've got to really consider is, where am I going to live? Now, while the sun is up, you're pretty much safe, but in a little while, that sun is going to go down and those creatures are coming looking for you. Now, these creatures, they have nothing better to do in their lives than come out searching for us in the middle of the night and making it difficult for us. You know, because what else is there for them? So what we'll do is we'll quickly dig out a little area and find ourselves somewhere that we want to live. Now, a lot of people will say, when you're building your home, don't use dirt. Well, I beg to differ. When you're building that first home, you don't want to be breaking tools, trying to get all the rock. You just want to quickly build something where you can hide. You know, it's nothing perfect. This is the first shelter. Yeah, this is like that little space that the caveman goes, hey guys, you know, it's wet outside and there's big freaking monsters. Let's find somewhere and they're not going to get us. So, very easily, as you can see, just placing a couple of blocks high. Going to seal off this with here. And what I tend to do is, once I've made my little outline, dig down one level so below me. Yeah. Then at least it guarantees you got the right amount of dirt to fill in your roof. Yeah, a little bit of stone. So we'll cover up here. Yeah, no biggie. This dirt's not going to fall down. There's things like gravel and sand and mite, so we'd have a little bit more concern there. And voila, one quickly built shelter. So we can run inside. Well, first let's have a little look around. There we go, finish off my corners. Now I've got a temporary skylight because it is going to be dark. And we're going to need a little bit of light for a moment while we just finish off some of this building. So we'll start by getting our wood together, making a few planks. Now I love the 360 controller setup here. I mean, this is one of those ones where you just say, hey, Minecraft, you guys did good. No more looking at the wiki. No more bouncing around like, oh my god, where are my notes? How the hell do I build this stuff? They're just nice, simple, right, this is what you build. So here's our little workbench. They're made out of a few planks that we've got from our wood. Come along a little further, build ourselves a door. There we go, just quickly click that down. That's all good. Fill in my roof. And that is pretty much it for now. This is your sealed cabin. So we're going to need to get a few more little bits and pieces. So let's make ourselves a couple of tools. Start by getting some wood sticks. Move on to the tool section. And you know, a couple of wooden tools straight away. Always useful. I like to build 2 pickaxes and normal axes so that when I go outside, I can quickly, you know, go along, do my digging, cut my trees down, get things out the way. So what you see here is just a quick look in the inventory area. You've got quite a bit of space. We'll discuss that a little bit more later on in one of the other episodes. For now, this is really going to be about what to do to survive that first night and make sure that you come out on top. So let's have a little run outside. Ooh, we're not going to go down there. Oh, that's a long way down. So I'm seeing a little bit of rock around the side there, so we're going to try and find somewhere to get ourselves some stone, because the next thing we need to do is make sure we've got a light source. And, well, there we go, stone. Ooh, I don't think we can go too far down there, there's going to be monsters. And I didn't build myself a sword just yet. So again, that's something we're going to discuss at a later date. So what you see here is the wooden pick. You know, we're just quickly getting a few blocks of stone together. I'm not sure if you can see this, but on my screen that pick is getting damaged fast. But that is because it's a piece of wood busting up a piece of rock. So I've got ourselves a handful of stones. Ooh, biggie. Come here, Piggy. Give me your pork chop. Give me your pork chop. Ah, Piggy. I digress. So let's get back onto where we were now. So, picked up a little bit of the stone. Just having a little nose around, make sure there's nothing else that I want around here. Because, if possible... here's a sheep. So yes, we wanted to get his wool. Now remember, if you only want the wool from the sheep, hit them once. You know, these guys, they don't need a beating. You don't need to kill them. So, one hit for the sheep, and about 5 or 6 hits on the piggies, because those guys, they got to die to give you a pork chop. So we'll quickly go back to our little mud hut on the cliffside. Now, I mainly chose this cliffside just so you can have a little look of one of the future areas we're going to go to. Now, obviously, this video is going to progress. You know, the wild world progress. There's going to be some bits that you may not see because I have to prep, you know. So what we've done here is we just built our furnace with the stone. Yeah, this is apart from your workbench, the furnace is one of the main things you're going to need. A little later in the game, I'll probably build about 7 or 8 of these in one area, because you can never have too many furnaces. So let's start. We didn't find any coal, so what we're going to do is we're going to make some charcoal by putting wood in the burner section as well as the ingredients. As you look outside and that sun's going down. It's getting dark, and it's getting dark fast, so those creatures are coming out soon. So there we are, as you can see, a little bit of charcoal's been made. So we'll go around and make ourselves a few torches. So if we just shoot along here, torch, a couple of clicks. There we go, we've got this place starting to light up a little bit. Go outside, I always like to put a couple of porch lights out. Now, you'll notice I'm very much in the habit of closing that door behind me. And it's quite simple, really. If those creatures come for you, that door is the only thing that's going to save your life. So we're just going to put a little bit of storage down here, yeah, just to put the stuff that we don't need at the moment. But yeah, this is where we're at. How to survive your first night. Now, I haven't managed to collect up enough wool yet, so we can't really build a bed. But you got yourself a cabin, sealed door, furnace, little workbench. So I'm putting a few more things in the storage area. As you can see, I've managed to collect up quite a few pork chops, and they really will be useful things later on. So let's have a quick check through here. So I've got some extra stones, so I'm going to build a nice pickaxe for when I go out. There we go. And, oh yes, just enough to build a sword. If you can, you've got to be packing the sword anywhere you go. So here we are, just playing with the inventory just for a moment. Obviously, because it's night time out there, most people don't go out very often. Personally, I find that if you can light the area up enough, you can see stuff coming, so there's not as much to really worry about. So what we'll do is we'll just put a little bit of light out here so we can see what's happening. And there we go, guys. Welcome to your first night in Minecraft. You got yourself a little cabin to hide in. Got ourselves a sword. Got some, a couple little bits. I'm going to collect a few seeds up around my cabin area. Yeah, one of the things you'll find is when these creatures come, you actually hear them coming. So if you're quite close to somewhere safe, you tend to go outside for a few minutes. Yeah, it's not the be-all and end-all of the game. So while I'm collecting up a few of these seeds, I'll just say thank you for listening, guys. If you like this, feel free to subscribe. If not, at least chuck in a like or hey, thanks for the video. And what we'll do is when the next one comes out, we'll discuss a little bit more about the more advanced sides of day 2 and moving on. So thank you very much, guys.